Ron Donaire, CEO of Intuizi, and I have with me today Melvin Veasley, founder at MVP Marketing Results, a full-service digital marketing agency that specializes in all forms of paid and organic marketing, but they drive value and revenue to their clients. Melvin, welcome to the Data Deep Dive.
Thank you, Ron. Great to be here.
Wonderful. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you have working on this year at MVP?
Yeah, so I'm really excited. We're working on obviously a lot of things, but one of the things that really have gotten my attention that we've been working on for some time now is a new service called search box optimization. And most people have never heard of it. Most agencies don't even know how to do it. But for any company or business that's currently spending money on search engine optimization, or anyone that's spending money on Google Ads, it's a complete game changer for them. So I'm super excited about it.
Fantastic. I mean, it sounds super interesting. Pay-per-click is a gigantic business. I mean, that's like, you think Google, you think it's like one of the, most well-known companies in the entire world, and their revenue is driven by pay-per-click marketing. So with that, for localized businesses, it's super expensive. It can be super expensive. Like a real estate agent is competing against hundreds of other real estate agents trying to get the exact same listing of like home buyers in my area or whatever. It's highly competitive. How do you cut through the noise for your clients in this market using search box optimization?
Yeah, it's really simple. And the best way is really for me to just give you a quick demo of really how this works and just how powerful it is. So let me give you a simple example here. I'm going to use personal injury attorney instead of real estate, just as an example. So if I were to go to Google and if I were to type in personal injury attorney California, here's what normally happens. If I were to hit enter, what first thing that comes up are these expensive Google guaranteed ads, right? So these are great, but the problem with this is that you have your competitors that come up right next to you. So you have to pay by the click, and you have your competitors right next to you. Okay. Right below that, what comes up are the traditional ads, Google ads, pay-per-click. So you're paying Google to kind of put you at the top. The problem with this again is that you pay per click, and you cannot tell me that you don't have your competitors that will sometimes click on these ads to run up the price, which is probably why it's so expensive. And then right below that is you have the traditional SEO, and the challenge with this is everyone is trying to do this. Everyone is trying to optimize, their website for these certain keywords. So the reason why search box optimization is so powerful is if I were to, again, go back and type in personal injury attorney, you see how Google is starting to auto recommend here in the search box. They're trying to tell you what people are searching for. So this company here, CZ Law, they own this particular keyword. So if I click on this, and according to Google, 71% of people will click on the auto suggest box. So when I click on this, basically what pops up is information about CZ Law. Here they are, here's CZ Law, here's their maps page, here they are here again. So it looks like they dominate this page. It's not till you get to the bottom of the page where you start to see some other ads that pop up. A lot of times, there they are again, a lot of times this page is filled up with just CZ Law's information. And you don't have to pay by the click, and you also don't have to do any SEO in order for this to happen. So as you can see, this is really a game changer for a lot of individuals. And you mentioned earlier how expensive it is. Let's just go look up personal injury attorney California and look at, I'm in Google Ads Keyword Planner. What this basically shows is that there's between 100 to 1,000 monthly searches for this keyword. And these attorneys are paying anywhere from $17 on the low end and close to $160 on the high end. Then that's per click. So you can see how this can really be expensive. Now take a look at this personal injury lawyer Los Angeles. You have anywhere between 10,000 to 100,000 searches every month for this keyword. And you can kind of see how much it costs. Now, imagine if you are a personal injury lawyer in Los Angeles, if you own this particular keyword. So our goal is we help clients identify what are the most popular keywords folks are searching for, And then we help you get that keyword basically assigned to you. So when someone types this in, Google and Bing will auto recommend you in the search box without you having to pay these high per click prices. So that's the gist of how it works.
Great. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Like if you're saving $150 a click, it doesn't take very much conversion on kind of like a search box basis to make it pan out, right? Like it's like you just remove 1 or 2 clicks, you're already $300 in the positive from what you're previously were spending, and thus the leads become cheaper. You are able to take on more and generate some additional business. That makes sense. Now, I saw how you use the keyword planner to kind of narrow down keywords for relevant terms. Can you kind of share an example of like how you would use it for a general campaign? So like, let's say we talked about real estate, you showed me a personal injury. Maybe kind of tell me a story about how you did this for an existing client, and what kind of path you took in order to optimize for them.
Yeah, so it works for, again, just about any business, whether it's on a local basis or on a national basis. Again, I want to keep it really simple. So if you are a plumber, if you have regional locations, if you're a national company, all you would do is you would go back into the keyword planner and you would just basically type in, real estate attorney near me, plumber near me, molding specialist near me. And it can work on on a national basis. So when someone types in that particular keyword, your company will show up at inside the search box. So whether it's a local or whether it's a national basis, all we're really doing is let's identify which keyword nationally or locally are getting the most traffic, and how do we assign that keyword to you. And then we from a traffic standpoint, once you add Google Analytics, it's very easy to tell where the traffic is coming from. You can easily see if they clicked on the search box to go to your website, or if they clicked on some other way of getting there. So the analytics are very clear. I can't provide just an example per se, like I go and show you my customers' data, but it's very easy to see where the volume is coming from. And what customers love about it is just going to the Google Keyword Planner, you can see how much traffic that keyword is already getting. And so if you get half of that or a third of that, depending upon the keyword, as you mentioned earlier, it's much less, that's a fraction of the cost of what Google is charging you for some of these keywords.
Sure. That makes sense. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for the time today. It's been super informative. If anybody wanted to get in touch with MVP, what's the best way of doing so?
Yeah, so the best way is to contact us. So I give you our website is mvpmarketingresults.com. That's mvpmarketingresults.com. And then I always encourage people to really book on our calendar. So you can also go to book.mvpmarketingresults.com. So book.mvpmarketingresults.com. Schedule a time. Be more than happy to kind of walk you through this or any of the other services that we offer.
Fantastic, Melvin. Thank you so much for your time today. That is a wrap. Join us again next week for another informative session on the Data Deep Dive.